Amy, give me a good story.
Okay, this story is so precious. This daughter is getting married, and she has one of her dad's vintage cameras. He has since passed away. So at her wedding, her goal was to take some photos with his camera. Well, there was some film in there, but she didn't realize that film had been used at something in the 90s that her dad was at. So the photos that she took at her wedding layered on top of that old film. She didn't find this out till she went to develop the photos, and when she went to pick them up, there's pictures of her in her wedding, but then her dad is also in the photos because they layered with those other ones that he was in.
Weird.
Oh, so all the pictures that came out.
Yes.
But he's not actually in her pictures. He's just in other pictures.
No, because he's dead.
No, I know, but you said layered. It almost made it sound like he's superimposed into the wedding. But it's just other pictures on the stack, right?
No.
No,
It's part of the picture.
It's a film. Like, so there was film in there that he had already taken. So then she took pictures with that same film. And then
so
when
it's not
she
like-
got
'cause-
them developed, it's like this, it's like a blurry vision of like, oh, wait, there's dad in my wedding photos.
That's crazy. I thought it was like, those cameras we had.
Yeah.
And so 4 of them
No,
are
this
already
was a
used.
vintage, like some camera, a vintage
Oh my God, I'm looking at it.
rolly film camera.
Okay, I don't believe in ghosts. That's the ghost of her dad.
Does it look crazy?
Like, think of the picture, like a camera from like, I don't know, the 30s or something.
It's not that it looks so crazy as in like he's just in the background with a thumbs up, but you can see like a shadowy, like a light of him. I don't know. That makes me feel good.
Yeah, for her, it was just really,
Yeah.
really special because obviously he would have wanted to be there and walk her down the aisle and be a part of her special day. And to her surprise, when she printed the photos, it's as if it's like now she's seeing her dad actually was there in spirit in this weird way.
That is really cool.
Isn't that so touching?
I didn't know that was possible. Like,
It must be so old of a camera.
It's a very old camera.
It's one of those where you have to put the blanket over your head and pull the string.
the flash.
So just so our audience that's listening to this knows, he's not like full body randomly standing somewhere in the picture.
No.
But it's like shadowy things of like his face. It doesn't quite fit scale. Like sometimes his face is huge on top of those two but it is parts of him.
There we go. I got a picture.
So this is one, like you're going to see his huge face here if you guys aren't watching on YouTube. Like that's his face over them at the altar.
Yeah, like you can see his eyeball.
Wait, is he the one on the left or the right?
No, he's the
He's the
shadowy
blurry thing in the middle. Like, do you see his eye?
On the left.
Oh, wait, what?
Do you see the orange thing looks like a ghost or weird
That's
light?
the big face?
But that was a picture of his face. The whole thing was a picture of his big face.
I see his ear over there.
yeah,
I see his ear on the
yeah.
left. That's his eye?
That's
or
his
is that
nose.
That's his penis.
No, what?
No.
What is that?
That's his nose?
Yeah, so a lot of
I
it is
don't
like
see him
if
here.
they were like close-up pictures, you can see like parts of his head and stuff. And some of it is just the lighting. But
Okay.
yes, that's the point. Because like I said, it's not a perfect.
Guys, yeah, it's not. It's just a special thing where she was like, "Oh my gosh,
That's
there's
so cool.
dad,"
That's cool.
and it's
That's
like
cool.
this in photo form. She believes he was there in spirit, and this was his way of like being like, "What up?"
Oh,
I'm
that's
always
him right there. I
around.
see him perfectly on the right.
I don't know what
Wait,
that
that
is.
not
Eddie,
him?
I think now you're just.
Yeah,
looking
I
at
see
stuff.
the guy down
There's
there.
a guy on the
Yeah,
No,
right.
I think
by the
that's somebody
easel.
in the actual picture.
No,
I don't think
that's
so.
no.
Is that his dad?
Yeah.
That's the weirdest one then.
That's cool.
That's like Corey Haim.
Yeah,
Is her
'cause
dad
it-
Corey Haim?
It looks like because those are the wedding chairs, and he's
Oh my
like,
God,
it's like
that's
he's
the one.
under the chair.
He's creeping under the chair.
Yeah, and it looks like he's like, hello.
He looks like he's like 27.
Yeah, because it was in the 90s.
That's crazy.
That's the craziest one.
Y'all didn't see that face when you first saw the picture?
I honestly thought it was somebody of today underneath a chair, not the old part of the dad.
That is pretty cool, Amy.
What a cool treat, you know?
Yeah.
For those that just listen to this on podcast, I would encourage you to go to our YouTube channel because we do bring up videos now that we have this humongous screen.
You got the visual.
You can also see stuff we're talking about. It's at Bobby Bone Show. You don't have to watch it every day, but if you want to like watch it, and we do stream live, which we're doing right now. That's a good one.
Man, I'm so glad though, because when she first said like she found the old film in there, like, oh gosh,
It was like
what
her
was
dad.
dad up to?
Oh, gosh.
I know, exactly.
Ay.
Good one, good one, good one. Lunchbox.
Yeah, in Las Vegas, police and fire got a report yesterday. Helicopter just landed in my neighborhood. Send help. And they rushed to the scene, and they're trying to figure out why a helicopter came down in a residential neighborhood. Turns out the guy just lived at the house and wanted to get something to eat, and he was allowed to fly there because it wasn't a restricted airspace, so he was able to land the helicopter right there on the street.
Hold on.
It was his own helicopter.
He was flying it. I don't know if he
Okay,
owns
got
it,
it. But he was the one flying.
Yeah,
it.
he landed at his house
That was like Uber chopper.
to go
That'd be cool.
inside.
Like, I already paid $9 extra for Uber to get there fast. What am I going to pay for Uber chopper?
Yeah.
How crazy is it that you're just allowed to land it on your street and go in and get some food?
I didn't know you can do that. Like you could just land your chopper anywhere.
No, that's not what he said. Listen to what he
But
said.
how is the street illegal for helicopter
I'm
landing?
assuming there's some space there.
Yeah, there was enough space, and it was there's airspace that is non-restricted.
Yeah.
Eddie, you're not listening to him.
That is
I feel like
crazy.
they're going to change that rule real quick.
Well, if there's open area to land,
but the neighbors are like,
I don't know how close the houses are together.
Ooh.
But you're right, it is weird.
It's very
I mean, but what an
strange.
ultimate flex. You want to grab some lunch, you just put the chopper down
Everything
in
is
your
about
street?
A flex to you,
He
huh?
loves
Like
the
everything's
flex.
a flex.
Guys, tell me if you can't brag to the neighbors, like, hey, man, you guys see what I did yesterday? I dropped a chopper right there in my front yard.
That would not be appealing to me because I don't know my neighbors.
Mm.
Therefore, I
also-
wouldn't want to go knock on the door and be like, "Hey, neighbors, guess what I did?"
Let a chopper.
I'm also not a big chopper person.
Okay.
Is it the word chopper or the helicopter?
Helicopters freak me out.
But also, if he has a helicopter, maybe it's not his, but he flies it. I would imagine he lives in kind of an affluent neighborhood where other people do similar things.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just doing a lot of speculating. I do think that's funny. It's a funny story.
Yeah.
I saw a guy on TikTok. He lives somewhere in Tennessee. Maybe it was Chattanooga area, and there were a few houses that were kind of close, but they're big houses. I would say upper middle class, but not upper class. So big enough houses, but they had spaces in between the two houses. And sometimes from work, helicopter dropped him off from work, from his job that he had.
See, that's cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And the neighbor was like, "This guy gets dropped off by his work like twice a week by helicopter."
Wow. I remember Michael Dell, like people that lived by him in Austin, they would see his chopper go to work every morning.
Oh, he would go to work in his helicopter.
in his chopper.
That would be cool if there was a landing pad on top of the building and you were missing a lot of traffic. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Why don't you like helicopters?
Just they seem
Mike found it. Mike found it. I'm sorry to interrupt. Would you mind getting that
Well,
up?
that's okay. My
Let's finish
story
the
is not unique or anything. I just find them to be scary, and there's no way, like, if something happens, you just fall out of the sky.
What's the caption on this say, Mike? See his his house. It's a nice house, right? But it's not like a house you would go like that. Dude's a multi-millionaire. Right?
Yeah. But I bet the neighbor's house is right there too.
My neighbor is a BA. It says East Tennessee. My neighbor is a BA. He gets dropped off by a private helicopter, and then they fly out of
Oh,
there.
that's yours, not Lunchbox's. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, no, yeah. This is the one
Okay.
that I saw. That
Yeah, I
somehow
saw this
I just
one,
said
too.
some words, and Mike found it.
Dude, that's legit.
Yeah,
Look at
y'all
But
that.
look,
like
the
it.
helicopter's on his like driveway. The guy runs out, waves, "Thank you for the ride,"
Dude, check out his wife waiting for him to get home from work. Got dinner on the table.
and
Or-
the
Oh,
chopper's
she does. She's like, come eat.
up. This is, by the way, this is somebody from the military that flies like this. I've been in a few, so you're not supposed to fly like that unless you are extremely skilled.
You mean nose straight down?
Yeah. Helicopters are weird. I have been in 5. The first time I was really scared. Second time I was pretty scared. The other times I was just like, I'm so tired. I'm just don't want to die.
Which was the Jerry Jones time? Because that was
The very, very last time.
not scary.
Not
at all.
scary at all. So, I flew in one. The first one I flew was at Blake Shelton's house. And he lives in Oklahoma, but he has a chopper that takes him to the Dallas airport, which is not far.
And was Blake flying?
He was not.
Okay, good.
He was like, "Hey, your chopper's out front." It was in his yard.
No way.
And
Like
I'm-
your ride to the airport.
Yeah, that was it. Because he lives
crazy.
so far back. His property is so far back that it's 15 minutes just to get to the main road and then to take main roads out of his hometown. He's like, "Your chopper's up front." And I said, "What?" He said, "Yeah." And then Rod, our boss, was like, "I want to ride." He's like, "Can I just ride?" I said, "You got to come back." He goes, "Okay." So I got in, put the headset on, and Rod's like, "I'm getting a job." So we went and he landed at the airport, and you lower your head, even though nothing's gonna chop your head off.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you
yeah.
run away. That one was kind of scary. We never got up that high because we didn't need to. On 2 different episodes of Bear Grylls, I choppered it. The first one I choppered, and I was scared to death because I was riding the chopper multiple times, but at the end, we whipped around a mountain, and I'm standing on the outside of it.
Ugh.
There's a clip somewhere, probably on my social media somewhere. I don't even know if you chased that one. It scared me so bad because I was strapped to the plane with him, and I'm standing on that rail, the rail on the bottom.
Yeah.
and it's whipping, like turning sideways. I was also exhausted, so that helped a little bit in me not being so scared because I was so tired. The third time was my wife and I going to, we did Bear Grylls, running wild with Bear Grylls a second time in the mountains in Northern California, and he showed up on one, and we had to grab, now this is on my social media, we had to hook ourselves on the ladder, and then the chopper flew up, takes to the top of the mountain. We're just hanging from a ladder.
So you weren't even in the helicopter.
Later we got in it because we had to go places, but for that, kill me.
That's messed up.
And we didn't know. They never tell you what you're going to do on that show, or you won't do it. And so my wife didn't know either.
Yeah.
And I caught her on a good day. You guys know my wife. She has no interest in doing a television show. Not. Knowing her now, isn't it crazy she did that show with me?
Yeah.
I remember asking her to do it because I was not going to do a second episode of that show. Because I didn't have any more story to share. My first episode, and you can watch all this on Disney+, but my first episode was in Norway, and it was amazing. But I told them my whole story, and they said, hey, come back, because I had just finished my season of my show, and it was like promotion for that. And I said, I don't really have any other story, and I'm not really good at doing dangerous stuff, so that's not going to get people to watch. And so they said, well, would your fiance do it? Because we weren't married yet. And I said, there is no chance. So I asked her, I said, hey, would you want to go do Bear Grylls? And she had been in therapy that day. And her therapist, because she was dealing with a lot of the difficult parts of this job, of my job for her, which is at times a lot of people are very rude, mean, nasty to her. They don't know her. They send her messages. They put comments in my comments about her. It's just real. She was like, so her therapist said, hey, if you're gonna like have to take the bad stuff, why don't you occasionally take something good from his job? And it was that day she was in therapy, and so I think she was motivated, and she said, okay, maybe this will be good. I'm gonna take something that I normally wouldn't do from your job, and I'm gonna go do it. And she agreed to do it. And like a day later, she's like, I don't really want to do it anymore. But I already told them, and we did it. And so we were in the helicopter a lot, but when they landed to pick us up, I know I have a picture on my Instagram somewhere, but you don't know what's going to happen. And he goes, okay, here we go. And we held onto that ladder, and the helicopter took us straight up. It's terrible. Because I wasn't even tired. It was the beginning of the episode.
It just started.
The other time was when I was doing Snake in the Grass down in South America. I was getting so car sick going into the jungle and the mountains where I would get there and I'd vomit for 30 or 45 minutes, and we couldn't tape because I couldn't stand up. And so they said, okay, in order for us to not lose as much money, we're going to have to pay for a helicopter to take you to these places. And so I did that a couple times.
Wow. Mm-hmm. So in a way, you were kind of choppering to work. In
a way, I was that guy.
You were that too.
I wonder if I could find that picture real quick. Let's see. Helicopter. Oh, there it is. Mike found it. You can show that top one, Mike, if you want.
It'll look kind of blurry. I'm trying to find a
better. Well. Okay, yeah. I can probably find one. Anyway, it doesn't matter that much, but helicopters are crazy because if they stop working, you know what they do? They don't glide.
You're right.
That's why I don't like them. Yeah. They just fall out of the sky.
They're just a paperweight.
Yeah.
The physics of it.
They should
they should make them glidable.
There are helicopters with wings, aren't there? Like military ones? I've seen those, but they should make like some kind of soft raft on the bottom, so like when they
fall,
hear you,
but it's going to be heavy.
Or a parachute.
It's going to be heavier.
But you have to be a certain height for the parachute to.
Yeah, true.
Because you can only, in those Cirrus planes, to deploy the parachute, you have to be at a certain altitude.
And helicopters are pretty low most of the time.
Yeah, they definitely do not go as high as airplanes do. If we can find it, I'll show it. But if not, screw it. You guys got the point. And there we go. There's a trailer for that? Huh, interesting. We're season 6, episode 8. We'll look, but let's go to... That was a Lunchbox Flex story.
Yeah, so
helicopter
cool.
flex.
You ever been in a helicopter?
Yeah, one time in Alaska.
Oh, that's cool, huh?
Yeah, that was really cool. Flying over like the mountains and the canyons, and it was really cool.
Glaciers? Did you fly over glaciers?
No, we flew up to the top of a mountain, like to go do the what do you call those dogs?
Sledding?
Yeah, the dog sleds, the Iditarod. Like they had the mushing is what it's called, but they had the dogs up there on top of the mountain, and that's how they get you up there. But you get to fly through these canyons. It was awesome.
That sounds cool. That's the one state I haven't been to. I think I'm 49.
Really?
I think I'm 49. Because I went to Maine, and I went to New Hampshire, which I didn't think was a real place, but I think I'm 49 in.
That's pretty cool. One more left.
Yeah, Alaska.
What are you waiting for, man? It's there.
Just it's a long ways.
Yeah, I mean,
Can't really ride my bike there, so
But to that point, too, it's there. It's not going anywhere. So he has time.
yeah. Only go places.
he may go somewhere.
Only go places I can ride my bike. Here is the picture. I think it's okay. I hate to rush Mike because he's doing 9 things. Okay, we'll come back to that. Morgan, you want to do your story?
Yeah. Do you guys prefer a birth story or a robot vacuum story?
Robot. You don't even say the next word, but a robot.
Okay. So there is a 25-year-old man, and it was at his house. He has a robot vacuum. Does anybody have a robot vacuum?
Like a
No.
Roomba?
Yeah, like a Roomba.
No.
Nobody
No.
has one?
I don't have one.
No,
Okay.
I used to. Haven't used it in a while.
I have one, and you need to know because it caught on fire, and he has suffered 75% burns on his body after the robot vacuum caught fire in his house.
Why? Okay, so did the house catch fire and that burnt him?
Yeah,
He wasn't trying to like hug it. No, you're on fire. I'm saving.
Yeah.
It caught the house on fire.
Yeah, it was in
Oh,
the
man.
kitchen and it caught on fire, and obviously he was in the house. So, and they don't know what happened with the robot vacuum to do it. They suspect the lithium battery, but it's definitely something to be cautious of if you have one.
Do your birth story now.
Oh, okay. So there was this mom, and she has 3 babies, so she's given birth before, but she had gotten her epidural and didn't think it was working, so she asked for a few more doses. And in that, she finally ended up falling asleep. Well, she gave birth to her baby while she was sleeping and had no idea that it happened.
Wait, what?
You wake up and you're a
Oh
mom.
my
How?
God! Well, epidural. So she didn't feel it, right?
Yep, she didn't feel anything.
But you still have to push.
Do
She
you?
didn't.
Yes.
Or does it just come out?
Well, sometimes I've pooped without pushing. I'm just saying it's a
Yes.
muscle thing.
Oh, it just comes out.
Yeah, like if something's in your body is
Like
not,
involuntarily?
Yes. Because obviously something wasn't exactly right with her. Like her body wasn't firing on all cylinders.
Yeah.
And so I'm not saying that poop is the same thing as a baby, but you have 99% of the time you got to push.
Right.
But sometimes it's just like, oh God.
Or sometimes you do things in your sleep, so maybe she was pushing in her sleep. She had-
Also a great point.
Yeah. So she got the epidural administered, asked him to come in 3 more times because she wasn't getting comfortable. She finally got comfortable and drifted off to sleep. And while she was asleep, the
That's
nurses
crazy.
were coming in to check on the baby's heartbeat, which they typically do. And the alarm had went off on the monitor because the heartbeat wasn't found anymore. So the nurses come running in, and the nurses are like looking for a heartbeat. They can't find it. They feel her stomach and things are weird. They're like, your stomach feels weird. That's not normal. And then underneath the blankets was the baby.
Oh,
she had
no
given
way.
birth.
The baby's got her phone, smoking a cigarette, just like, guys, where you been?
I've been living for a while without you guys.
Yeah.
That's a wild story. I should have picked that one. I just didn't know what it was.
It's okay. And thankfully the baby is okay. But the baby wasn't crying at first when they found it in the blankets, so she was really worried and panicked. But yeah, thankfully baby is okay.
Can I show you this from the Today Show? New York woman gives birth to a stunning 14-pound baby girl.
Oh my gosh, it's a big.
Our baby
Big
now, Billy, is 15 pounds. Imagine that coming out your veg.
Mm-mm.
That's ripping.
I wonder if that was
Good point.
natural.
Good point.
Because that big, I think that'd be dangerous.
Good point. Good point. Let's see. Let me read it. 14 pounds, 1 ounce. We wanted to give her the name that honored feminine power, wisdom, and uncontrollable. It doesn't say. C-set. Yeah, C-set. Good. That's a great point.
I mean, I think you can do some damage.
Yeah, probably so. Okay, so here's a picture of us on the helicopter. You can't really, the couches show, you can't really see the land because of the couch.
I got it up.
But the couch is,
Full screen. That's just for you guys.
oh.
For the stream.
Well, you still, yeah, even at the bottom of the picture, it looks like,
Who's bottom? Who's at the bottom?
Bear.
Bear.
yeah, me middle, Caitlin top. And we're way up there.
Dude, that's
I would
a
be so
cool-
scared.
Is that framed somewhere?
No, but it should be, right?
That
We
should-
have a really cool one of those.
That's
I'm
legit.
just never good at framing stuff because I'll find a picture and I go, I should get this framed. And then the resolution is like 2.
Oh yeah.
And I have to blow it up. And Mike's like, you can't frame a picture of this right. It's going to look like 1980s Mario when you
right.
Yeah,
Pixelated.
you're
all the
not gonna
pixels,
see what
yeah.
is, yeah.
Dude, that's
So-
a cool picture.
Yeah, that is really, really cool to see. And then also was probably a really amazing memory and experience.
Oh, I've never been, well, okay, birth. Secondly, was watching Caitlin do that show, go off the sides of cliffs and stuff because she didn't want to do it. And I was scared, but I did it once. But then when someone else that you care about is scared also, you kind of don't worry about your scaredness. And to watch her, and she was like crying at the end, going off this massive cliff. She's like, I don't know if I can do it. I'm like, you got it. She's like, okay, here we go. Just freaking jumped off the cliff. Crazy. Yeah, that was wild. And Bear was giving us advice on, you're engaged. Here's what's going to happen. It was great.
Oh, that's cool.
It was great. That's up on, if you do want to watch it, it's on Disney Plus. And like Mike said, it is season 6, maybe. The season before that's the one I did by myself, but it's season 6, episode 8. Bear takes Bobby Bones back into the wild with his new fiance, Caitlin Parker.
Man, back into the wild.
And then it has the IMDb pictures of me, and then Caitlin is just a gray blob. She doesn't know.
Like the avatar or
Yeah,
whatever.
nothing
Generic.
like the egg on Twitter. Eddie.
Okay, so in Lincoln, Nebraska, this owner of a vegetable fruit market, shows up to work to open up the store, and it had been vandalized overnight. Like all the vegetables had thrown off, smashed, jars of jelly smashed or whatever. But she had surveillance cameras, so she goes to the news, gives them the surveillance footage, and so one lady is watching the news like, oh my gosh, that's my daughter. My daughter's part of this vandalizing.
No.
Yeah, so she
Did
calls
she
the
tell
cops.
her? She told on her?
And she turns in her daughter. So my question for you guys is good parenting?
Yes. Probably there's been some trouble with that daughter before. I'm not. There's a very low chance that this is a straight A student that has minded her P's and Q's, and the mom sees her doing the vandalism for the first time ever and goes, I'm so surprised that she does that.
Yeah. Probably not shocking.
So if that's the case and there's been some trouble before, you for sure do, because you got to get her help at some point, but she's got to get to a point where she gets in trouble to understand that trouble can be had and trouble can be worse if you keep doing stupid crap like this.
And you think you would get to the point to turn her in?
I think if she had been in trouble before and we'd constantly been like, you can't do this anymore, I'm going to kick you out of the house, you're making bad decisions, on, and then you see this, yes. Because if she's doing this and gets away with it, it just elevates. And then next she's robbing banks. Then she's got, 10 other friends and they're trying to do a casino.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like
Ocean's 11. That's where the 10 other friends come in.
What's crazy too is so they arrested her, right? But there were 3 involved in the vandalism. So the other 2, she had to turn them in too, because they got her.
That's showbiz, baby. Although I'd be pissed by the other 2, I might go over and
Retaliate.
Yeah, I'd be scared about that. I guess if my mom turned me in, I would be like, well, y'all have to figure out who else is in the video.
Oh,
No,
you
you
wouldn't tell?
Well, what
But
if
it's for a lesser sentence for you.
You'd fold like a lawn chair. They'd get you in that room and you'd be like, all right, it was Christy, it was Nicole.
for a lesser sentence. Yeah.
That's usually how they get you.
I know,
Or
but I'm
they get you
just
like this.
scared.
Well, they've already told us.
They do this a lot.
Oh yeah, like
So we
the-
already know. So it's up to you now. Like, we're not here to be your friends, but we don't want to see you suffer. And this can go a lot easier if you just go ahead and get it over with, and we can tell the judge that you were cooperative with us.
Okay. See, as
Because
long
they
as
already told on you.
Dude,
So
they're so
as
good
long
at
as
that.
my friends know that I was tricked into saying, then we're good.
they're not going to know that.
Well, are they going to know that I told on them?
Probably. That's showbiz, baby.
Yeah, it's time to find new friends too.
Trust me, you have to find new friends now because they're going to shoot you when you get
Exactly.
And Bobby's right. They do that on the first 48. They get the guy in the room. They're like, man, your friend told us you're the ringleader. What? He said that? Why would he say that? It was his idea. And it's like, dude, they didn't say that. Like,
That's like when they pull you over too, like with someone else, and they're like,
yes.
all right, they'll ask you questions separately to see if your stories match.
What? I've never been pulled over with someone else and been separated. What?
You never? Like I've seen it on shows.
So,
Oh,
okay.
I thought
Yeah,
you
not
were
me,
saying.
not me.
And he's like, it's like when you get pulled over and
Not
they-
even that. If cops find you hooking up in the woods, like in your car, they'll take you both out and talk to you separately to make sure somebody wasn't raping somebody.
Ooh,
Oh.
Or to make
that's
sure it
smart.
wasn't a prosty. They ask you where you met her. Like, how do you know her?
Yeah, but mostly it's
What's her last name?
It's
A
No, they
prosty?
think it's a prosty. I'm telling you, I mean, I watch these
I've
cop
never
shows.
heard it
So do I.
called that.
Prosty?
No.
And I mean, one time our intern Angela and I, we were driving to Alabama for we had done. There was what was it? It was Hurricane Katrina, and we had collected supplies. And I got pulled over. We got pulled over, and the cop took me out. It was like, "What's her name?" And I was like, "Intern Angela." He's like, "What's her last name?" I was like, "I don't know." And so he was doing the same thing. Like, where'd I meet her?
Prosty.
Yeah, he thought she was a prosty. He's like, "Where'd you meet her?" And I'm like,
The radio station.
"At work." He goes, "What's her last name?" I was like, "I don't know." And so then he had to go up and ask her, and she said,
Did you
"Yeah."
make up prosty? Because that's funny. Or have you heard that somewhere?
That's what I say.
Oh,
I've
you
never
always
heard
said
you
that?
say
Never heard
it, so I don't know that that's what you say.
Oh,
but it is
gosh.
funny. I'm telling you, that's a funny word. But you've talked about prostitutes and never once said a
Oh, I've
prosty.
said prosty
You've
before.
said
No, you
women of
haven't.
the night. I've heard that one.
I feel like I would remember prosty, but I do forget a lot. So
One time he said, "You ever get fries and prosty?"
Oh,
And
those-
we thought he meant Wendy's.
Didn't you too, Lunchbox, when No Teeth Keith, you guys went to the beach or whatever, and then like one of your friends said you didn't know him?
No, he was teaching some kids how to drive. They were like 14 to 15 on a country road, and there was 4 kids in the car. And he asked one kid, "Have you ever driven before?" And he's like, "Yeah, no problem." And he goes, "All right." So he put him behind the wheel and got in the passenger seat, and kid was all over the road. Woo. And what do you know? Whoop, whoop. And so they took Keith back, and the cop came up and was like, "Do you guys know that guy?" And one kid in the backseat goes, "No, I don't know him."
That's messed up, man.
Got him.
oh gosh.
What did the cop
What a
say?
nightmare.
Cop's like, "What?" And then he said, "Oh, we got a problem." He called back up, and then they sorted it all out. And when Keith got back in the car, he's like, "Kid, you can't joke like that. Like, that'll get us in some big trouble."
From Urban Dictionary, prosty, short form for prostitute. Example used in a sentence. Dang, it's like -10 outside. That's one frosty prosty on the corner there.
Okay.
That's the example.
Uh-huh. And then the other one, prosty, short for prostitute. This is what they say. That bee is a prosty. Man, this place is littered with prosties. I've never heard that, so that's funny. Yeah. All right, there you go. Was that your story, Eddie?
That was mine.
How do we get to prostitutes?
I have no idea.
What did you even talk about?
Oh, the vandalism of the place.
Oh, got it.
Oh, and then talking about, them
Daryl
saying
getting pulled over.
and
First 48.
And then Lunchbox is like, it might be a prosty.
Yeah, that's good.
That's what happened.
That's funny. That's funny. The price of gold is dropping.
Uh-oh.
no, Amy.
That's okay,
Gold-
that's okay. It'll go
Gold
back
entered
up.
Q2 at around $4,700 an ounce.
Still up from when I got mine.
You know, I've never called this guy. Should I call our guy?
The gold guy, yeah.
Kyle?
He's this
No, different one.
This guy's the CEO of a massive company. I gotta find his number though, because I have a cell, and I've never once called
Is
him.
it John?
Yeah,
John.
I've never once called him. He won't know what the number is. But if I call him and go, "Hey, it's Bobby Bones," he'll remember me, right?
I think so. Well, you should
We
text
played
him
golf
first,
together.
right?
No, I have to call him right now.
Oh, okay.
You're just going to call him.
No, like warm-up text.
We're like, hey, it's
Bobby Bones.
Bobby Bones. I have a question about gold.
Well, I can't. I gotta find his number.
So it's down, but I'm telling you from when I got mine last year, it's still up.
Okay, so you're still in the positive.
I am by like $700.
That's awesome.
If it's at,
Oh,
Yeah, but didn't
John,
you get it?
right?
Oh, you got it for like pay.
yeah. So that was, but it was around, I think the day I got it, gold was sitting at 4,000. And now Bobby said it's 4,700.
Yeah, it went way up. Okay, here we go. Should I text him? But what if he doesn't respond? Let me just call him.
Just call.
Call.
Why not? Be bold.
We played golf with him.
Yeah, he was awesome.
Yeah.
See if he answers.
In West Palm.
Yeah, Eddie's favorite
Might have
place.
been just Palm.
When Eddie was fighting us about it.
West Palm, West Palm. So where does he live? What part of the country?
LA.
L.A. And he-
Oh, so it's only 744.
Thank you for calling John O'Hannessian. Please leave a detailed message and he will return the
Yes,
Oh,
somebody
dang,
else
he
doing
has
his
it.
vo- I know.
Dang.
Hey, John, it is your old buddy Bobby Bones, your old golfing partner, and we are talking about gold on the show right now. And I said, I know somebody who knows all about gold. and we're actually on right now. So what I'm saying to you is actually making the air as well. Because we read gold entered Q2, it's $4,700 an ounce. Oh, right now it's at $4,015.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, that's not good.
Amy lost some money on
Oh
gold.
no.
No, I'm still up by $15.
Well, anyway, we're talking about it now. We have no idea what we're talking about, so I didn't know if you would answer. Also, you didn't know my number, but I hope you're good. Save my number, and maybe we can talk about gold sometime soon. All right, Bobby Bones, the guy with the glasses, B- golfer.
Mexican friend.
Yeah, my Mexican friend was with me, Eddie.
Hey, what's up, John?
Yeah.
Hola.
Okay. The white person yelled "Hola" for the record, John.
That's Amy.
That's Amy. Okay, bye, John. Yeah, he runs a massive company.
So what was that greeting? That was a person?
Must be his assistant.
Legit.
Leaving having somebody else do your voicemail.
I should do that with my wife or something.
Kid.
Eddie
I
can't
get
come
one
to
of
the
my
phone
boys.
right now.
Eddie ain't here.
That's funny.
I'll watch my phone to see if he calls back. I hear the whiteboard is on fire out there.
On fire. Because
Yeah, it's every day. New question.
is it
Yeah.
every day?
Every day.
day.
Well, they had the question I shared. Then there was the popsicle one.
The one I saw yesterday was legit.
from
Did y'all-
Cars.
Did y'all see that one?
Yeah.
So they're just writing new things up on the board every day.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
who is
Community
it?
engagement.
Okay, go. I don't know. I've
It's a
never even seen
mystery.
it.
I kind of don't want to know.
Really?
It is always weird when you see someone doing the billboard. Because usually you just drive by the billboards, but when you see someone like doing the billboard, putting it up, you're like
Yeah.
I feel like I'm watching someone undress.
My guess is that it's Howard, but
Oh, I thought it was a front desk girl.
I think it's a girl because the handwriting's too good.
It's-
Really?
yeah, it's
Yeah.
nice handwriting. You can read it.
I feel like
Guys,
It's
some
Kate
men can have
Promotions.
readable.
oh, you think it's Kate?
I know it is.
Oh, you do?
Oh, you know?
You saw
How
her?
do you know?
Because we have a button, Scuba Steve can talk to me that you guys
Scuba!
can't hear. We use it all the time.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
it's the girl that Lunchbox is always asking tickets from.
Oh, yeah. Got it.
You got any Miley Cyrus?
Taylor
Hey,
Swift.
I don't know your name, but do you have tickets?
And I get 13 tickets to Miley.
Well, so what prompted Scuba? Do you know what prompted her to begin this activity?
Yeah, a couple weeks ago we had a big meeting about workplace culture, and we don't have it here, and so that's why they did that canoeing thing, and they're doing all this like get together.
What canoeing thing?
Oh, they did a canoeing trip. They got
They
the day
did.
off. They got to go canoeing.
Yeah, it was the Friday.
Canoeing.
It was during like morning show hours.
Oh.
We don't go on that stuff because we have to work.
See,
You know what, though?
what about community culture here?
We don't
We
worry
have
about that.
it. We look at each other in the eyes for 5, 6, 7 hours. Look at this culture. I'm looking at your eyeballs. I'm some culture right now.
Strong culture.
Thank you. Yeah.
You know what I heard, though? When we were on vacation, this place was dead. Like, no fun at all in the building.
I don't know. I don't walk out in the building.
Who said that? Your boy McKitty?
Yeah.
He just missed you.
He said it was
'Cause you
dead.
go-
Like
you go by-
he said there was like no fun, man. Like nothing was going on here when you guys weren't here.
What was this dang story of the whiteboard?
Oh, the whiteboard was
Yeah.
Lightning McQueen. Does Lightning McQueen from the movie Cars have health insurance? No, life insurance or car insurance?
Huh?
Funny question. I would say he has life insurance.
Because he's a car.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny. And my answer's not right, but I would say life insurance that's also covered through car.
Yeah.
So I also was wondering, did she just Google like whiteboard questions for work?
Like,
and
how do you
gets
find those?
inspo?
Maybe. Because remember the place in Austin?
Oh yeah, El Arroyo.
Every day they had something.
Oh
Good
yeah,
stuff.
they still do. And
They
like,
were like, do you
Rose
have
Pepper
Dickie?
here does it.
You drive by, they'd be like, do you have Dickie Doo? And then you'd be like, Dickie Doo. And then you'd look down and be like, your belly sticks out farther than your Dickie Doo.
Mhm. That's like
I love that.
Dickie Doo. Yeah, my uncle would say he had that. He also had Dunlap disease. His belly Dunlapped over his belt. And he had the no acetol disease.
What's up?
No acetol.
Oh, got it.
Yes, his butt and his Wranglers was just flat.
My aunt was bigger, and my dad would always say like, yeah, she's on a seafood diet.
You see these food sheets?
Yep.
He said that in front of her?
Oh yeah, they had a weird
What?
relationship. Yeah.
Hey, let me finish this gold story. Sorry, I misled you, Amy. When I said 4,700, I didn't get to the second sentence,
Oh.
which it's at $4,015 now.
Okay. Well, I'm
So you're
still
still
up.
at $15. Markets are now pricing. I don't know much. Goldsilver.com. I've been buying a lot of stocks. But when I buy a stock, I do like $100 at a time. 'Cause this isn't, and I don't consult anybody. I just buy it on my Robinhood.
He didn't consult with you.
I consult him.
Ah, got it.
He doesn't
She-
ask for it.
She does.
Got it. Got it.
Just send me stuff.
To be fair, he's not asking me at all. I just send a question and then he buys it.
And doesn't answer the question.
I'm just like, so.
Well, no, I say, oh, I'm going to buy this for the bits. We can keep up with it. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, Bobby gave me money yesterday, and I'm investing it.
Oh, yeah, Amy was like, you sent me
What?
money.
Bobby sent me money yesterday, and I said, I know exactly what I'm going to do with this.
See, this is so stupid.
Robin
What did I
Hood.
say?
No, not that. It's I want to invest too, but my money guy said I can't invest yet.
Well, because you have things that you need to take care of with your family.
I get it, but dude, I want to be part of this too. And then when you come on, you're like, man, I put $100 and look, it's at 1,000.
Do you know how much an AutoZone 1 stock costs?
AutoZone?
Yeah. Again, I can tell you my strategy in a second because it's really stupid. But I sent Amy
He sent me $120
If
on
you
Venmo.
come on my podcast.
Just randomly, he did.
Well, no, not randomly.
Well, but it was random to me.
If you're not promoting something and you come on my podcast, because I pay Eddie all the time too, and you're doing work on my podcast, I pay you because there's no reason you should be spending time doing my podcast unless you're making money or I'm taking advantage of you guys. And so Amy had done 2 episodes, and we used them on the Bobby Bones Show feed and stuff too. But it's like if you're going to come do my podcast that I'm making money on, I'm going to pay you for your time. And so I paid Amy. I forgot to tell her though. She just had money show up in her Venmo,
Yeah.
which is always weird.
It was like, yeah, but that's like finding money in your
Pocket?
pocket.
yeah.
And then Bobby was like, don't send it back. I was like, okay.
Were you going to send it back?
Well, I was. At first, I was like, no, this is stupid. You don't have to pay me because I would do that. I would come record stuff with you, no problem, anytime.
And she would, but I'm not taking advantage of that. I shouldn't. If you guys do episodes with me and we're talking about something and it is one of my podcasts, I pay you because you are putting work and effort and you deserve to be paid. So, yeah, Eddie, I pay Eddie every time.
It's awesome.
And
The
I mean,
best.
I'm not doing him a favor.
Yeah.
He's also great at it, but he shouldn't have to come and spend 45 minutes doing this and not make any money. So that's what it
I really do appreciate that.
You shouldn't because you're doing the work.
I know.
No, I get it. Now, once you explained it, I was like, well, that makes sense. Like, thank you for thinking of that.
Okay. What was I going to say? I don't even remember now.
You were looking something.
Oh, you know what I do?
Gold? No.
No. So Trump buys stocks. He's like the only president to like buy stocks ever. Most presidents put their stuff in a trust and they don't make money while they're doing it. He buys stocks, but his stocks are public, so whatever he buys, I buy.
How do you know that? Like,
They
where is
They
it?
post on Twitter,
Okay.
and they all go up because he makes them go up. It's crazy.
Okay.
So he bought AutoZone?
No, I just was looking at AutoZone.
Yeah. What got you on AutoZone?
No, this is what's crazy. Because on my Twitter feed now, they know I follow a few accounts that just tell me what it used to be what Pelosi would buy because she's also crooked.
Yeah.
In my opinion,
Mm-hmm.
No, I think it's
But
known.
I'm just saying my opinion in case Nancy Pelosi wants to sue me.
Allegedly.
She crushes. You shouldn't be able to trade stocks if you're in government and you're in
No.
these meetings and you shouldn't. So I'll piss on both of them, Pelosi and Trump. They shouldn't be doing that. However, my Twitter knows I like to follow what Trump buys because I buy it right behind him. Because I'm going, if he's buying it, he's going to affect something to make it go up. And
Or he knows something that it's already going to go up.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so it feeds me other stock stuff too, thinking I'm generally interested in it. I'm not. I don't know nothing about it. And it said AutoZone is at a low, and I go to look at AutoZone, and one share is $3,044. I did not buy a share.
That's so low.
That is a lot for one share.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
And this is the auto
what was
parts
it?
store.
What was it? What's a high for AutoZone?
No, that's what one share is.
I know, but you said it's at a low.
Well, they said to buy now on that article that I saw. Because it's lower than it would normally be. I don't know. If you scroll down on this app, it tells you 52-week high for a share is $43.88, so $4,388, and 52-week low is $2,928. And so if it's at 43, it's at $3,000 now. So it's down $1,300 from the year high.
I wonder if it has something to do with like the quality of cars that are being made.
It can be anything from they could have said they have not met their quota of manufacturing a product. It can be anything. So it doesn't have to be something like that. You would think like a fundamental reason that cars suck now.
Yeah.
It's not. They could say, we had the idea of making 10,000 AI mufflers that were going to be out, and we only got 8,500.
Got it.
That has to come out, and so the stock goes down. Again, I know not. Please, everybody listening that actually deals with money, I hear you. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's see. Recently plunged due to broader auto parts sector sell-off triggered by rumors of industry consolidation. The stock had previously taken a massive hit after reporting disappointing quarterly revenue and shrinking gross margins. I did buy some Walmart whenever Trump's congratulated Walmart in a speech. He was like, "Yeah, Walmart prices are going down," and so I bought it just because he said that. Like what it's up.
That mountain is climbing.
Yeah. So
Walmart.
But see, that's crazy.
and
Walmart,
Walmart a share is $112.
and then AutoZone is $3,000.
It also could be the amount of shares that's out.
That's crazy.
One doesn't have to affect the other. It can be the
Dang.
amount of shares. It can be limited shares. I'm gonna buy more Walmart right now.
What's O'Reilly at?
Dude? I don't.
What's Pep Boys at?
What's,
What are those dudes
I don't.
doing?
I don't
That's
even know if they're
hilarious.
publicly traded companies.
How's your Steve Madden doing?
I have that in a different account.
Oh,
And I have
that's your
no idea
longest
because-
running stock, right? Because
Yeah.
that's the first one you ever bought way back.
I wonder. I can look. I wonder if I can even log in that one. Hold on. Because. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna buy some Walmart. What are you gonna say?
I might override my accountant.
No,
my
don't.
money
No,
guy.
no. If you're gonna do
No.
stuff like this, don't spend a bunch. I don't spend a bunch.
Yeah, I know, but I'm
Just pretend you're doing
No,
it.
no,
like,
no, I
because
can't
you're
do
doing
that.
it. Okay, no.
But
Like
you
I-
can spend $50, dude.
I've tried pretending like on DraftKings. I'm like, oh, let me pretend I put $100 on this game, and then I win. I'm like, God,
Oh no, that sucks. You can't pretend.
I can't pretend.
Well,
that
no,
it's
there
dumb.
are like dopamine sites. Like I saw in Asia somewhere. I can't remember where, but there are these dopamine websites where it lets you like place an order all the way through to where you even get confirmation, but you're not really ordering
No, stop.
anything.
This is terrible.
But it gives you all the same endorphins or dopamine hit or whatever it is that you
I don't
thrill
need the
that
hit.
you get.
I need
from,
the money.
Yeah, but you also are risking money when you do that stuff.
I know,
like
and
you're,
that hurts.
You can do
Yeah.
you can do $10 on a Robinhood account.
That's what I'm saying.
We don't advertise for Robinhood. Everybody,
no, you could use Acorn.
is that a thing?
It's another one.
It is. I just have that.
I was just
Robinhood.
trying to throw out another one just so that.
But do $10 every week. We can all put $10 in something.
I need to start doing that.
So what are we
But
doing
better
today?
than DraftKings
Really? Oh, the
for
World Cup.
you
Hey,
because you
World
know
Cup has
for
been
you
doing.
because you lose a lot. Me, I enjoy my DraftKings, and I don't. You know, you don't do it to where you lose so much it makes your life miserable.
No.
But you should do 1-to-1 because DraftKings it does make games that you don't care about even better.
I know.
Yeah.
Every day, and
But
every day
I
there's
love
a game.
College football on DraftKings. That's what I love at. O'Reilly Automotive's at $85.
See, that's the difference is crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Um,
They're doing something right at AutoZone.
I would say buy one share of Walmart today.
Well, that's $112.
You can also do $10.
You don't have to do a share.
With Robinhood, you can do partial shares, but you have to do it. What I've learned is in the market time. Like if it's after 5 p.m., the market's closed. Apparently, they turn the sign around to closed.
Oh yeah, they ring a bell.
Yeah.
I used to
never
record
did.
that at the news station.
My friend Luke went and rang that bell one time. I don't
Really?
know why. Something with his business, I guess.
That was my job in the news, first one.
Hey Ray,
YOLO.
I was gonna tell you this.
Sell Cuity.
Cellcuity is up 90. I made $92 on that since you said buy it.
Yeah.
I need in on this.
That was your guy at the bar, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the kind of crap I buy, though, guys. I don't. No one. I don't talk to anyone. But yeah, CELC Cellcuity. I don't even know what it is, but it's $111.99 a share. And when Ray said buy it, I bought some of it, and I'm up $90 on that one. Just so you know, I'm not lying.
Why is
Yeah,
Apple
no.
down?
And then Trump posts when he buys.
No, but a company everything has to be public.
Okay.
Okay. Ouch. Oh, I got one other thing. I was waiting to see if the gold guy would call me back, John, but we have an anonymous spill the tea. Is it a clip?
Yep.
Go ahead.
Morgan is trying to find dudes to hook up with. I caught her coming out of the men's bathroom. She didn't see me, and I saw her. So she sees a homeless guy downstairs doing things. Now she's going into the men's bathroom, trying to find dudes. Something's going on with Morgan, but she needs to stay out of the men's bathroom. Something needs to be done.
So Morgan did see we don't know if he's homeless or possibly could have been homeless,
Yeah, I think so.
like whacking it
Yeah.
on the street corner yesterday, which we were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And then someone sees her coming out of the men's bathroom. claiming that she's in there looking for dudes.
Someone?
It's anonymous.
Okay.
And Morgan, why were you in the men's bathroom?
Yeah.
Because the women's restroom was closed for like 3 hours and I was about to pee my pants.
Fair enough. Do you yell, I'm coming in?
Yeah, nobody was in there. And I was like, hey, and
Did you have somebody block the door?
Lunchbox, Mike D, and Ray were all outside of it waiting for me to stop going to the bathroom.
See, when I walked up, they were all outside. I'm like, what are we doing? They're like, oh, Morgan's using the restroom. I'm like, she's in our room, boys. We can go in there. They didn't listen to me.
But did you go in?
No, I waited.
Oh, exactly.
I didn't want to be the only one.
So who did that?
Probably Lunchbox.
Probably Lunch.
The guy that told you to use it?
Yeah. He was like, yeah, go ahead. I'll
I'll
wait.
guard it for you,
I'm
Morgan.
also surprised he didn't just send Eddie in. Like, what are you guys doing? Oh, nothing. We're just talking. Go on in.
No, he did tell me, like, what'd you say, Lunch? I was like, where's your phone? Where's your phone? There's get a picture of Morgan. She's in the men's bathroom. Like,
I did. I said get a video. But then I guess you did audio, so.
Oh, so Eddie's the one who did
oh,
it.
I did audio? That's not me, dude.
I will not say who did it. So I don't know.
Okay.
I do know, but it doesn't matter. I have my integrity, so I don't want to tell him who it was. But that's why you're in the bathroom.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
fair.
there was no other dudes in there that I'm aware of.
How is it compared to the guy to the women's?
It was surprisingly clean. I'm
Yeah, they do a
impressed.
good job here.
Mhm.
They do a good job.
You know, somebody made a good point yesterday. Somebody else that works in the building. They were like, "Wow, we only have 2 urinals, but 3 sinks. We should have 3
There are
urinals."
2 toilets.
Well, yeah.
When you do that math,
It just
it's
seems
not
like
sink to urinal. I think it's sink to toilet.
it just seems like we're always waiting for a urinal, but then there's a plethora of sinks.
Hey, Scuba, is the national sales guy here?
Yeah, they're in the conference room.
Are they waiting for me now?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll take a break. We'll finish the rest. If you're listening to this live, it'll just roll on after this break. But okay, let's take a break.
It's a Bobby Bones show.